Well, I'm here in the Midwest, and I wanted to find Chinese food, and I like to cook Chinese food because I like to encourage my own children to recognize the culture and enjoy the food. And since we're in the Midwest, where it's kind of a meat and potatoes land, I thought it'd be nice to have some interesting ethnic food, such as Chinese food. So for today's fried rice, I think I mentioned I have long grain white rice. I have some peas, the Chinese sausage, and fried eggs. I want you to notice there's only 4 ingredients here. It's very, very simple. The idea here is that you're going to coat the rice that has been day old. It's dry now. So you're going to coat it with a garlic oil base. Back to high heat. I am cooking in the same pan. Why do I do that? Because the aromatics that I've used, I'm going to use again. Okay? Really, this dish is called the leftover dish. Well, I think Chinese food is a lot of chopping and mincing and marinating, and so it's not a one-pot cooking type of meal. So there's a lot of preparation to it, but once you've done all the prep work, stir fry is fast and furious. You got to have that smoking hot frying pan ready to go, and so that's why prep work is so key. So I've scrambled the egg, and now I've got another bit of oil in there, and while that's heating up, I'm just going to cut up this egg because I want the egg to be about the same size, everything to be about the same size, so that every bite, most bites will have the egg, most bites will have the Chinese sausage, you know, 2 to 4 lengths. But I think you can take the liberty and put as much as you like. I like to wait till the Chinese sausage has some brown edging to it. I don't want it to be like the one-pot cooking where everything tastes the same. And I want everything to have layers in my food. So I cook it separately on purpose. They will come together when everything has been properly cooked individually. Guess what's next? Do I put the peas next? Last. The peas will be last because they're just gonna unshell and all that great jazz. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the rice in. I might have cooked too much rice, so don't feel. Now, did I forget the garlic? No. I will do the same thing I did with the beef and broth. And what's that? I'm gonna make a little circle in the bottom of this pan. Really, what makes it so good, in my opinion, is how much garlic you put in. And so, as I mentioned earlier, the day-old rice, this is why you want it day-old, because it's gonna be really soggy in the oil, right? So here's the little hole that I have. All right, so now I'm just gonna put back these guys. The way I like Chinese food is not salt on French fries. You just top it on the very end of the food. I want it throughout, the flavor throughout the food. And that's how I like my Chinese food. Oh, wow. This is so... So now the heat is off. I'm going to add some scallions. All right, who wants some fried rice? I just hope that people here in the Black Hills will explore and try some of the recipes that I have prepared here at Someone's in the Kitchen, and I will be planning to put some recipes up on the website for people to consider reviewing. There are several pictures that I put there of cuisine that I've made at home, and that's on my website, maymaimandarin.weebly.com.